I really honestly feel for clubs like Newcastle United, that are struggling to hold on to their players. Don't forget that Newcastle United lost, Alexander Isak to Liverpool last summer. And now they're about to lose the likes of Sandro Tonali and Guimarães. Really sad. That's just to show how competitive the Premier League is. At the moment, if you don't have Champions League football, it's going to be very, very difficult. Even the likes of Liverpool, who have actually qualified for next season's Champions League, are struggling to attract quality players. Yan Diomande has now decided to pick PSG ahead of Liverpool. This is the Liverpool side that just won the Premier League title, and now they're losing out on such a player, to PSG. Now, the PSG, don't get me wrong, they're a fantastic side. They're back-to-back Champions League winners. They will always, they're favorites to win the French league every year. But look at Liverpool, they're also a very fantastic side. But this is how difficult it is right now. Now, you have to appreciate what Mikel Arteta and Arteta have done in the last couple of years to get Arsenal to where they are, where they can compete. Arsenal can compete financially, with wages, and also transfer fees as well. So now let's go to our Arsenal transfer target at this very moment. Bruno Guimarães. We've heard the rumors of Arsenal being linked to Bruno Guimarães and how, Newcastle are trying to play hardball. But for me, I'm not going to lose sleep over that transfer because, one, I know he's the player Arsenal would actually benefit from. He's fantastic. People complain about his age. I'm not worried about that. The way Arsenal are signing in the last couple of years just shows that they really want to win right now. There's a financial aspect of looking into, how much long-term can we get from him, resale value and all that. But for me, the way Arsenal have signed the likes of, Declan Rice, Eze, players, and now going for Guimarães, it shows that they actually want to win big trophies right now. They're thinking about the future as well, but they are more interested in winning right now. They want to defend the Premier League title. They want to win the Champions League. Those are the sort of trophies Arsenal are really going for. Guimarães is perfect, in my opinion, because he can slot into that midfield. If we have any issues with having to rotate or rest Declan Rice, he's that guy. If we need to play, a double pivot of Rice and Guimarães, he's fantastic. You can play anybody as a 10 if you have those two people backing them, in midfield. You can play Eze and he will flourish. He doesn't need to focus so much on defending. You can play, what's his name now? Odegaard or any other person, in the 10, and you're likely going to get Arsenal very effective. They have solid at the back, very solid. Imagine you have the likes of Saliba and Gabriel, and then Guimarães and Rice. Getting to score Arsenal will be a serious ordeal. And he shoots a lot from the range. I've seen a few clips about, his performances. He has long-range shots from outside the area. He's very clinical. He scored, I think, 9 goals last season and had like 6 or 7 assists. So for a player in that capacity, very good in central midfield. You can play him as a 10, you can play him as a 6, you can even play him as an 8. So that is a fantastic signing. I just hope Arsenal can close that deal. And then a few other players, locking around. We're hearing, the likes of Solis. We're hearing, our interest in Julian Alvarez. It doesn't look likely that deal will happen just because the guy is bent on going to Barcelona. We'll have to wait that out and see how that plays out. Don't forget the transfer window is very dynamic and anything can happen at this point. So for me, I would say let's wait it out, and Arteta is that specialist that knows how to play around with gear. It looks like Arsenal are simply going for everybody these days. But I think we need to start to lock in some deals right now. I hear that preseason is going to be starting very soon, mid-July. I think the preseason camp opens, and lots of games to be played. And Arsenal, we need to, the earlier we can lock in our transfer business, the better for everybody. Because remember last season, the Gyökeres deal dragged on and on into August. And I think even into September, no, August, I think. But the consequence of that was that Gyökeres did not have a preseason. It took him a very long time to get back into full fitness. And all these late deals have a way of impacting, your season. So if you have all these deals that drag on, you're not able to, get your best team prepared for the first game of the season. Don't forget, Arsenal will also be playing the Community Shield with Manchester City. And City are already locking in their business. They've spent, I think, 116 million on Elliot Anderson. And they are looking very good to go. A team that has Erling Haaland, Semenyo and the likes, they've reinforced their midfield. And, the likes of, what's his name, Rodri, still in Manchester City. They've got their defense. I think this year alone, they've signed 3 or 4 high-profile players. And they're looking good right now. So Arsenal need to lock in. Our team is not that bad, but we need to reinforce in the right places. Let me know if you agree that Guimarães is a good signing for Arsenal in the comments. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Is 70? I think it will end up going for maybe 70 plus million, maybe more. I don't know. Let me know if you think it's a good deal, or if you think Arsenal about to slash the cash on somebody that we might not be getting full value for. But he's not injury prone. I think he's good. He's that sort of profile that Arsenal need right now. So let me know your thoughts, and which other signings do you think Arsenal should be going for at this point? One more thing, do you think we should be letting go of Leandro Trossard? We've seen his performance in the World Cup. I'm starting to have a double mind about selling Leandro Trossard right now. But let me know your thoughts on that. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.